A very good day to you, sir or madam. Thank you very much for taking out the time to watch this video. My name is Faith Christopher, and I'm a course manager at Maths Clinic eLearning. Now, I've basically created this video to talk to you about our company and explain to you exactly what we do, and then walk you through our system, and also talk to you about some of the benefits of our system and how our service would impact significantly on your child's learning. So, Maths Clinic e-learning. What do we do now? Maths Clinic is an online academy, and basically we provide supplementary mathematics tuition to students in secondary school. And at the moment, we're on our homepage, www.mcelearning.com, and this is where everything happens. Okay, so now a student registered on our platform would come on our system, would come over here and sign in. Okay, so he comes on here and he signs in. At the moment, I'm already signed in, but I basically created a demo account to run this demo, and at the moment we have a student named John, and John is enrolled in the course, and this course is called demo course. Now this account is currently live. Okay, and it's mconlinedemo@gmail.com. Login, and the password is online demo. If you would like to experience the system for yourself, you can actually use the accounts to log in and view exactly what I'm viewing at the moment. So would simply jump right into demo course, and demo course will provide us with a schedule for a week, a full week, and basically we have a schedule outlined here. And for this week we're treating sequences and series. Okay, so each week we'll treat a particular topic, and in this week the week runs from the 8th of May to the 12th of May, and we're treating sequences and series. So it starts off on a Monday. So on a Monday, the student to come on here and have 8th of May, which is a Monday. And then basically the first thing the student would do would be to watch a video lesson. Okay, and I'll just do that right now. So we have this video lesson. It's a YouTube video. Very important to set this to 1080p HD. Hi there, and welcome to lesson. And this lesson we'll be learning about sequences and series. Okay, and we'll do a brief introduction, then we'll learn about arithmetic progressions, and finally we'll learn about geometric progressions. Okay, and as the lesson progresses, if you have any issues, if anything comes off as unclear, please feel free to get in touch. You can do so via phone, WhatsApp, Skype, or Facebook, and we will be happy to help. Okay, now I'm just going to skip through to the lesson. Okay, and I'll get it over here. Okay, where Sn equals n over 2 multiplying 2a plus n minus 1d. Okay, and similarly, n is the term, the given term. For example, if I ask you to find the sum of all the terms of an arithmetic sequence up to the 7th term, n would be 7. Okay, and a is the first term of the sequence, and d is the common difference. Okay, and let's talk now about geometric progressions. A geometric progression is a progression that progresses using a ratio. Okay, so an arithmetic progression progresses using a difference, a geometric progression progresses using a ratio, okay, using a multiplier. All right, and basically we have something like 3, 6, 12, 24, and so on. What we have here is we have a Okay, now I've basically attached another video to this video, the demo video, and that video is a full lesson on sequences and series, a full lesson just like this one. And if you would like to watch through the whole video, you can go ahead and watch that video on there. So now let's go back to the schedule. Now, right after watching the video lesson, so we assume that the student has watched the lesson, has understood the topic that was being taught. Now we provide the student with a practice sheet. Okay, and this sheet is available to the student all week. The practice sheet is a simple PDF document and it contains 10 questions. It contains 10 questions, as you can see, and it has all the answers to the questions provided at the end. So now the student would be making use of this to practice, to work what he just learned, and then basically he'd be using this, making reference to the answers at the bottom. And if he has any issues solving any of the questions on here, he'd refer back to the video and basically just work around this to ensure he or she has understood what was being taught from the lesson. Okay, so now that is the practice sheet. Now here's something really exciting. Right after the practice sheet we have a live help session, okay, which is pretty much the most significant component of our platform. Now you can imagine this a situation where a student has watched the lesson, has attempted the practice sheet, and he has some issues and he needs some one-to-one guidance. He's had some problems with he wasn't able to understand something that was being taught in the lesson, and he needs some guidance learning about the system. Basically he would get in touch with us, or get in touch with me, because I'd be his course manager, and he would say, oh, I do not understand this, I'll need you to explain this to me personally. And I'll be, no problem, I'll set up a live help session. Okay, and this is what the live help session looks like. So come on here, live help session has been set up, and we'll come here and we'll join class. It takes some time to load. Okay, it's a live classroom. Okay, wonderful. So this is a live classroom and it's no different from a standard classroom. It just happens online. Okay, and at the moment I'm viewing this from the student's end. Okay, and for at the moment the teacher has not given the student any permission to work with any of the features on here, because all writing is blocked at the moment, all audio and everything. But when the classroom is live, the teacher would actually give the student permission to write on the whiteboard. And basically this is the whiteboard. The space here is no different from a regular chalkboard, and with a special pen, we do have a special pen that we use to write on this whiteboard. And right from my end as the teacher, I'd write and the student will be able to see on his end, on his own system. And basically there are also video and audio features just like Skype, and we can talk and see each other as we walk through a lesson. So we basically use this for situations where students weren't able to understand something, and we set this up to actually give them some one-on-one coaching. Yeah, so that is the live help session. Okay, let's go back to the course schedule. Back to schedule. So we've been through the recorded lesson, the practice sheets, and the live help session. The next thing I'm going to show you is something very, very, very interesting. Now, at Maths Clinic, our students sit tests every week. Yes. And at the moment we have a test scheduled, as they do so every Thursday, and at the moment we have a test scheduled for Thursday. Is the test here, but at the moment I'm recording this on a Wednesday, so this test is not available yet, but I've basically just created a replica on here. This test is scheduled for Thursday and it can't be open at the moment, but I've created a replica at the top there just to show it to you. So we go right there and we have a sequences and series test. Okay, and it tells you this is a multiple choice test, and etc, and we click on start test. It does say attempts allowed unlimited. I just did that just for the demo. Usually the students have just one attempt at the test. Okay, so we have a test, and the test is timed. And these tests are actually very, very special, and we put a lot of thought into developing them, because we use this test to train analytical reasoning, accuracy, and time management, and these are very, 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 very key skills in mathematics. Okay, so I'm just going to put in some random answers. We have 5 fairly difficult questions, and I'm just going to put in some random answers. I'm going to put in 531 there. I think this is, let's put that. Okay. So I've just submitted my test, and the system would take a few seconds. Okay, take a few seconds, and it will provide me with an instant feedback. Okay, so it tells me that I scored 3 out of 5 as my score on the test. It also tells me, okay, I got 3 out of 5 correct. It took me about a minute to get that done. Okay, and here's the wonderful part. It will tell you how many students attempted this test, so how many other students we have registered on the course. So usually we could have up to 30 to 100 students registered in the course, and we have number of people that attempted the test here, and it would graph the students' performance against others. Okay, so it's tell the highest score on the test and the lowest score on the test, and basically the student will know how well he or she fared against other students, which would provide an opportunity for some form of competition amongst our students, and it's just to make learning a bit more interesting. Okay, so that is feedback on the test. So we can review test, and right after feedback we review test. We go back to the test to see right away to see which answers they got right, which answers they got wrong. Okay, so reviewing the test, we got the first question right, we got the second one wrong. The answer to that one was A. Okay, third one wrong as well, answer B. And then we got, I believe we got these 2 right. Okay, so we have, and we just click done there. Okay, so let's go back to the schedule, and I think we've been through nearly all the features of our system. The final thing we need, because the students sit the test on Thursdays, and first thing Friday morning is they get a test correction. Okay, and the test correction is very similar. It's a PDF document, just like the practice sheet, and it basically just has all the test questions worked out clearly, as you can see. Okay, so now this is, I think this is all. I think we've been through all the features of the system, and there are just some extra features that we can also look at. And if we go over to activity here, now activity is this system enables the student and the course instructor to interact. Okay, so we have this up here. It says contact the course instructor, just in case they have any issues, i.e. me, contact me. And this area here is available to all students. So for example, a student is enrolled on the course, and he has some issues and would like to maybe discuss it with me or some of his classmates just to get some feedback, or I as the course manager could actually come on here and throw out a very difficult, challenging question to the students, and then they would all come in and try to solve it and make their contributions and etc. So activity just creates a forum where everyone enrolled on the course, including me, the course manager, could actually come on and interact and discuss certain problems, basically. So that is activity. And now I believe we've gone through everything on the platform here. I just have one more thing to show you, which is the report. Now, like I said, all our students sit tests every week, and we take the results of this test and we provide our parents with a term report. So this is a term report for Adedotun Akindele, and he's in SS1 first term. And basically the report would give you an activity log, so you understand exactly what the students were learning from the first week. It's actually for 14 weeks, but then they sit the test for the first 12 weeks. The last 2 weeks are for revision. So it will give you an activity log explaining what the students learned all through the term, and then you have your test results all graphed out nicely. And basically we have week 1 to 12, and it tell you how your child fared in the test, basically, and you have the test averages by the side there. And just for some extra, basically we'll offer you some affective feedback as well. We'll tell you about their general attitude towards learning, their level of analytical reasoning, basically their ability to apply and think creatively with their mathematics. We'll also tell you about their accuracy and time management, and finally would leave you with some comment, basically feedback as to how well they've done and certain measures they could adopt to improve on their learning. Okay, so that is the report. Now I'm going to talk to you about some of the benefits of our system, okay, and how our system can impact significantly on your child's learning. And the first wonderful feature of our system is the fact that our system is a lot more student-centered. Okay, now for a standard classroom system, basically the standard school system, you have a system where the teacher comes in and delivers lessons. Now there's one small problem there, in that the teachers in schools usually place a lot of emphasis on developing content and delivering lessons. Okay, now our system works somewhat different from that, because all our content and all our lessons have already been developed and recorded. Now as course managers, our job becomes to ensure that our children are actually grasping what they're being taught. We then place more emphasis on ensuring that the children are learning, assessing some of their affective skills, and identifying certain gaps in the knowledge and recommending things to them and encouraging them, and so on. So we are able to ensure that our children are actually getting the results that we want from teaching them. Okay, now that's one. And then the second strong benefit of our system, something about mathematics. Now mathematics is somewhat different from other subjects in the sense that basically you have other subjects, for example economics, and you come in, you have a lesson, the teacher provides you with information, and then you write an exam and you basically just feed that information back to the teacher. Simple, straightforward. But mathematics is somewhat different from that, in that the only way that one ever truly understands mathematics is by indulging in it regularly. Okay, and that is exactly what our platform does. Our platform creates an avenue for students to come and learn math, to interact with different features, interact with other students, and whilst they're doing all of that, they're learning maths in the background. So every day, as opposed to the normal system where they just go to school, learn, and come back home, and the whole thing is all gone and thrown away, they go, they learn, and they come home, and they come on our platform, and they indulge in mathematics. They keep solving questions, they keep watching videos, they're taking tests, and it basically just creates an environment, a mathematical environment for them to come and explore every day. Okay, and then finally, something about learning. Children do not learn if they when they do not enjoy learning. Okay, let me say students learn when they are enjoying whatever they're learning, and that's why we put so much effort into making our system look very, very appealing to our students. So when the system looks appealing to the students become somewhat interested in learning, and when they're interested in learning, it's a very, very, very good start to ensuring that they're actually getting the quality of education that they deserve. Okay, so that is how that is how our system could actually benefit your child. And I'm now going to talk to you. Basically, I've been talking to you about how it works and how everything runs. I'm now going to talk to you about pricing, because you're probably wondering how much would I have to pay for this. And we'll go back to our home page. Okay, so pricing, yes, here we are, pricing, and we actually offer 3 packages, but at the moment we have 2 of them unavailable. Okay, we have just one available, which is the basic plan, and the basic plan is the plan that I pretty much just explained to you, and the basic plan is actually going for 70,000 naira a term. Okay, so 70,000 naira at the start of the term, and the student will have access to everything that I just explained. And registration is fairly easy. We basically come on here, you go on here and click register. I don't know why it's saying this. I think we can proceed to register. So registration is fairly easy. You basically just come on here, fill out this form and submit this form. Okay, and once you submit this form, we would contact you, we'll contact the student, and we'll conduct an assessment and do an orientation to explain how the whole system works to the student, and ensure that he or she has an active internet connection and everything is working fine. And once that's done, you would simply come on here to make the necessary payments, and once all the necessary payments have been made, we can proceed with the course. So that is Math Clinic, and thank you very much again for taking out the time to watch this video, and I hope you've very, very happy with what you've seen, because we are very excited about providing you with all that we have to offer. And yes, thank you very much. Bye for now.